Good morning, welcome back to the vlog. This morning I'm working on making my buttercream for my FrankenCake. I'm going to decorate it for the first time, so I need to make the buttercream for it. But tonight will be our last night in the RV, and tomorrow we are heading to my mom's house to grab all of our stuff that's at my mom's house so that we can move it into our new house. We have Lilia's bed over there, which is like the twin size bed that she has over there that we're taking with us, and we're putting the toddler bed that she had in here over at my mom's house until she grows out of that, and then we'll have to figure something else out. But honestly, she'll fit in it for a little bit longer. And then obviously any other, don't touch it please, don't touch that please, Lilia. Of course, any other child, toddler that fits in the bed can sleep in there too. Wherever they come from. Me, my sister, family, friends, whatever, can stay there and sleep in there as well. But, so you have to grab that. I also have a bunch of stuff that's like baking stuff, books, just a bunch of totes that I need to get out of my mom's house because my sister is actually moving in with her. So I just need to get that stuff out of her space so that it's not too much stuff. And now that we're going to have a house, it doesn't need to be in her space because it's all things that, honestly, I would love to be able to use. But because we're in the RV, like, we just don't have room for it. For like a bookshelf. Oh, I have a bookshelf there too that I bought last year from IKEA. So we're going to build that. And I can finally put all my books on there. So that's exciting. So anyways, just a bunch of stuff. And Mauricio actually has his reserve weekend this weekend, which is why we're going up there this weekend. We're supposed to get the keys on the 8th, but we're actually going to have to get them, if they're not willing to give them to us tomorrow, even if we're not going to go there because we're leaving. We're going out of town. We'll have to grab the keys when we get back. So anyways, and as I was saying, I wasn't planning on going with Mauricio this time up to his reserve weekend, but now that we have a house and I need to get our stuff, I'm going to be going. So all is well. I don't mind it. I had some plans for Lily and I. You have to find the actual fire truck that goes to, baby.
Can you help me?
But I'm fine to change those plans for a little while. Baby, we do not throw our toys.
Mama, I need to find the rubber.
But we don't throw our toys.
Rubber.
It's probably in your basket of toys, baby. Everything that I wanted to do, I can still do with her, just at a later date. And Mauricio's actually has another reserve weekend in Colorado towards the end of the month. So we can just shift my ideas for plans to that weekend. Well, it's 4 days, so it's like a long weekend. I feel like I'm gonna gag. There are still times in this pregnancy where I get extremely nauseous. With Lily, that didn't happen. Once I got over being nauseous, like, it was the end. But I'm gonna mix this buttercream. This buttercream is literally the best. So this is the Country Crock plant butter. It's unsalted. It makes the fluffiest, smoothest, widest buttercream on the face of the earth. And I don't like to make my buttercream super sweet, so I don't use a whole lot of powdered sugar like a lot of bakers do. So I have kind of created my own recipe for this buttercream. Obviously buttercream comes from butter, but I've like perfected my sweetness because I don't like it to be too sweet, and it just ends up tasting so good. It's so light, it's so airy, it's so smooth, it's literally delicious. Is she not even plugged in? She is plugged in. So we're gonna let this mix for like 10 to 15 minutes. And you guys will see the difference it makes when you let it mix for that long. You really do need to let your buttercream mix for a very long time. I did it for 12 minutes, so my 12-minute timer just went off, and look at this butter. It's just butter. That's all it is whipped butter right now. It's not even buttercream, it's just whipped butter. Look how delicious that looks. Oh, it looks so glorious. I could literally just scoop it and eat it now. Also, one of the best things about this butter is that it's supposed to be shelf stable in theory, because it's vegan. And a lot of times when you're baking cakes, you want your buttercream to be shelf stable, especially like if you live in a hotter climate. Not saying that this still won't melt, because it will still melt, but shelf stable is always a plus. I'm scraping down the bowl, and then I'm gonna add in, it is chocolate. I'm scraping down my bowl, and then I'm gonna add in my powdered sugar. And how many boxes did I use? Usually people will do, it's like 2 pounds of powdered sugar to, let me look it up real quick.
Mom, I'm so tired.
You're so tired?
Mm-hmm.
Take a nap, baby. So I'm just gonna go into Google and type in buttercream recipe. This one has Preppy Kitchen. I like Preppy Kitchen. I like his recipes. He's who taught me how to do my macarons. So if you want to follow a recipe about macarons, his is Chef's Kiss.
Mama,
okay, so
I
I love you. He does 1 cup of unsalted butter, which is 2 sticks, and 1 pound of, no screaming in the house. Pick it up, please.
You.
No, it was not me, so you can pick it up. So he uses 1 cup of unsalted butter, which is 2 sticks of butter, and 1 pound of confection sugar. And usually when you buy confection sugar, like at the grocery store, it comes in a 2-pound bag, so it's like half that bag. That's a lot, and I get people do that so that it's super stabilized, but I don't use that much because that would make it so sweet.
Can I have some?
Have some what?
Have some noodles.
Noodles? I don't have any noodles.
Mama, I was showing you.
Those are, they have sauce all over them now though, baby.
Can I have them? This sauce is my favorite.
So this is a 2-pound bag. If I, yeah, 2 pounds. So he would use like, it's not full obviously, but he would use half that. And I use, I don't know how many sticks of butter, and I'm gonna use not even that much. I have tomatoes, we have cucumbers, we have yogurts.
I want cucumber out of shapes.
You want cucumbers cut out in shapes, okay.
Yes, that's good. That's gonna be flamingo. Flamingo cupcake. Oh, I need my sister. Wait. Don't start.
Oh,
I
okay.
need to get my...
I'm gonna go ahead and add in a little bit of vanilla. Now, I don't really plan on eating this buttercream because I'm just using it for my FrankenCake. But I'm still trying to make it similar. My what?
What did you say?
My FrankenCake.
Can I make you...
What, baby? What?
No,
No, you can't help me decorate the cake, baby. No, ma'am.
Why?
Because mommy's trying to learn, baby.
I'm making Sourdough for you.
I hear, I see, baby.
And it's so strong. I'm just gonna... Oh, have my own 2-1 day.
Okay, it's been mixing for a while. So now I'm going to scrape the bowl, and I'm going to scrape...
Whoa! Can a widow have a taste?
You can't have a taste when it's ready, baby. It's not done yet, okay?
It's a widow taste. Good.
Mm-hmm.
That and all my friends will say it. And all my family in there will. Think it's good.
Mm-hmm. I'm just scraping the sides, and I'm scraping all the sides, like even the bottom
Mom,
of the bowl.
a bottom of the bowl?
Yeah.
Oh. I love you. It's my face, right on the camera, like me and me. Cutting some face. Mixy.
Mommy should have done a better job at your hair.
Mixy.
Okay. It needs a little bit more powdered sugar. So I'm gonna add a little bit more because it's not super sweet at all. And I like it to be like semi-sweet. I don't want it to be overly sweet, but I want it to be sweet. It's icing or frosting or whatever you want to call it, buttercream. Add just a little bit more.
Wait a minute, more? You meant a little bit
And that's gonna be it. Here.
Yeah, what you go?
Okay, that's all you're gonna get until you eat those cucumbers. Once you get like the flavor that you want, you can put it on like the slowest method that you have. Mine is the fold, which is the half on my KitchenAid. And I let that go for a little while to try to get as many air bubbles out as I can. Scraping it down. We're scraping down the whole bowl, like even the underside of the bowl we're scraping.
Yeah, we go.
Now we're gonna let it go on the slowest setting on my KitchenAid for about 3 to 5 minutes.
FrankenCake.
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 Yes. Okay, so the cake that I want to make, I need some white, a little bit of berry, a little bit of black, orange, pink, a little bit of a darker pink, and a dark green. So I've got the black that I'm going to mix a little bit with this green to get a darker green. Then I have like a rose pink that I'm going to use and a lighter pink that I'm going to use. And then to make orange, I've got yellow and red in here. Lilia, I've got yellow and orange in here to use, or yellow and red in here. Yellow and red in here to make orange. Mommy's hobby. So I'm adding some pink in here.
It's pink.
We're gonna see what that does. So I want it to be like a lighter pink.
Mama, what about this color?
Baby, what did Mommy say about opening colors? You know better than that from baking with Mommy.
Whoa!
But you can't do colors.
What are these little guys right here?
Yeah, but it's gonna stain now.
Yummy! It smells so good. What's this?
I think I put a little bit too much in there.
Mama, can I try it? Thanks.
It's gonna be nasty.
It's not nasty. It is sweet.
Food coloring. So I definitely made it too dark, but it's okay. We'll make it work. I'm gonna finish mixing the rest of the colors, and then we're gonna come back to decorate the FrankenCake for the first. So I have orange, black, green, light pink, white, and dark pink. So we're gonna start with the darker pink as the base. So this is my FrankenCake. It just has its crumb coat. It's been in the fridge for like 3 days, so it's probably really dry, but we're not eating it, so it's okay. Now I'm going to start decorating it. Is this handle on both sides? I bought this because I needed one and I couldn't wait till one got delivered on Amazon, but like I get why it's there, but why is it there? I don't know. And I'll try the best I can to make you feel this way. Don't let me down, down, down. It could be you and I want you now, 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 now. Don't let me hold you now. I wanna lay in your arms. Come let me love you I'm starting to think that I like the piping method the best, even though it wastes a plastic bag or like a piping bag. But I think I like that method better because I can get frosting on the bottom without using this tool.
You're the one that I want. I wanna stay here. I wanna stay here with you. I wanna stay here with you. La 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 la. I wanna stay here with you. La la la. Tell me what you wanna do. Yeah, 'cause I'd do anything. I just wanna be with you. How can you make me feel this way? Don't let me down, down, down. It could be you and I want you now, 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 now. Come let me hold you now. I wanna lay in your arms. Come let me love you now. Yeah, you're the one that I want. I wanna stay here. I wanna stay here with you. I wanna stay here with you. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. I wanna stay here with you.
I am finished decorating the cake and I'm trying to find a happy medium of how to do content on YouTube as well as doing it on TikTok. My daughter just called me a stink butt. So I did the base coat with you guys and then I went on to TikTok and went on to technically my phone, filmed it and decorated it over there, and now you guys are gonna get the final touches. But first you guys got to see what I did. So my inspiration picture is right here. And it's geese. It's supposed to be geese. Mine do not look like geese. I'll let you be the judge of what you think it looks like. I have my animal in mind. You can have your animal in mind. Remember, I'm learning. This is not for anybody. Nobody bought this cake. Nobody paid money for this cake. Nobody's gonna eat this cake. This is just for me to learn and to practice. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. So I think it personally looks like pigeons. My friend said it looks like little ducks. So it can be whatever you want it to be, okay? My goal is in 6 months. I'll recreate this design and see how much I've grown and learned. And hopefully it's a good fit. And hopefully next time it actually looks like geese. I love you, baby. I might practice just like piping on like saran wrap or plastic wrap or whatever you want to call it. But one of my favorite creators that I love to watch, her name's Mac on TikTok. She always does cute little animals on the top of her animal cakes, like fat little creatures. And so I really want to do that. I have a little bit of white icing left over, so I want to try to do that. And she always uses like a big circle one, so we're going to use that. And I'm going to put just a little bit of the icing I have right here in this bag. I have some more pulled out that's defrosted, but I think this should be enough and I can put that back in the freezer because nobody's gonna eat it, so I'm not worried about like pulling it out from the freezer, putting it back in. I guess like the only person who's gonna eat it would be Lilia, and she's not gonna eat it because I'll just tell her not to. I think I might need a little bit more than that though. Just like there's like a really fat thing of frosting like that, and she has like an X-Acto knife, and that's not what it's called. I don't know what they're called. They're like the skinny triangle ones, and I'm pretty sure I have one somewhere, just not here. and I'm not gonna buy anything until I go through all of my stuff as I'm unpacking it at the new house. So we're just gonna work with what I got. It looks rugged a little bit because obviously it's gonna be like a little bird. So it can have like feathers, kind of. That's what I thought to myself. But I feel like it needs like a skinny neck to try to like at least make it look like a goose, you know? Let go. Hey, don't say that word. And honestly, this looks like a good place to have it. Okay, then it has like a little thingy in its butt, which I'm gonna use this one for. Okay, now we're gonna do its nose, which it has like a cool, and then its eyes. Okay. Is that it? Okay, there's my little goose friend on it too. So, some inspiration from one of my favorite creators. Literally, she's one of my favorites. To do a little goose animal on top. So I think it looks cute. Is it perfect? Absolutely not. Would someone pay for this? Maybe, not me, but maybe someone else. But not me. Okay. I feel like I should do its feet somewhere. Like, even though it's a goose, like I feel like it should have feet. That definitely looks like a pigeon. But you know what? It's FrankenCake. There it is. Okay, so I think that's it. I think that's going to be the end of the cake. I think we're going to close the chapter here, and in 6 months we're going to revisit this cake, try to recreate it and see what I've learned, what I've improved, and before and after, like, you know. But I think it looks pretty damn good. I'm not going to lie. Is it perfect? No. But I think it's really cute, okay? I think she's really cute. A little bit more glitter. Because why not? Because again, Mac is my favorite creator on TikTok. Lilia! And she always does lots of glitter. Let's feed my starter together. This is my all-purpose starter, and it's definitely crummy because it overflowed. But I'm not going to clean it until tomorrow, because then I'm going to put it in a mason jar to put in the fridge. Because I'm going to only take my whole wheat one to my mom's house. She prefers whole wheat too, so I don't need my all-purpose at her house. So I'll probably put it in the fridge tomorrow, but I'm going to feed it tonight. And then put it in the fridge tomorrow. So this is what it looks like. It's definitely hungry. It's been almost 24 hours, if not 24 hours since I fed it. So she's foamy and hungry. Okay, so this jar weighs... Did you wipe that off?
I might have.
Do you know what number that was?
Was it 6 something? 625?
Sounds familiar. We're just gonna
No, you.
Sorry. Okay. I think it's 625. I don't know.
Can you look at your other videos?
It was purple, so like you couldn't really see it in the camera. But it weighs 954, so my starter looks like it weighs like 325 grams, which seems about accurate, but I'm about to discard all of this almost. I'm literally gonna leave just a little bit. So I got it down to 695. So that means that the starter weighs, if it was 625, it means it weighs 70 grams, which is still technically a lot of starter, but in this small jar, or in this big jar, it like barely coats the bottom, so I might pull some more out. Just so I don't need that much. Now I have it at, oh, I need to put hot water down the drain. We've got mats. Now it's at 678, so that makes it weigh 53 grams, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, well now it says it weighs 675, so that puts it right at 50 grams. So that's plenty. So I'm gonna feed it 40 grams of water and 50 grams of flour. Mixy mixy. Soon we'll be able to make bread content in our new house. Making bread. And I'm excited to do like discard. I want to do bagels. I want to do muffins. I want to do croissants. And you can all use your discard for all that. So I'm super excited to be able to have the kitchen to do all that again. So I really do enjoy being in the kitchen baking. I don't like cooking, okay? That's all Mauricio. I don't like cooking. But he likes to bake, but he doesn't really. You bake like flan and, what is that thing your mom likes? Flan?
You put the vent on. Yeah, flan,
I told you, like, caramel, not, what is that one called? Why is it so, I had it on low.
caramel.
See, this is why I don't cook, okay? I can bake all day. Can't cook. Caramel brulee. That's a flavor.
Creme brulee.
Creme brulee. I was like, okay, Starfoot. Okay. So now she's really thick. So for my starters, when they're first fed, they're like really thick. And then when they're hungry, they get super liquidy and runny. Come on. You're nasty. He's talking about going number 2. If you can even hear me over this vent. Okay. I wonder if any murders happened in our house.
I don't want to know that.
So I'm gonna put this over on my fermentation station heating mat that I have in here. It's so cold. She's definitely not gonna overflow. If she overflows, I will be very shocked. So we're gonna put that over there. And then we're gonna feed my all-purpose, or my whole wheat one. It's not really gonna help.
Yeah, so we can open that one.
I'm gonna show you what this one looks like. So this one doesn't get as foamy as the all-purpose one, but it does get, I think that it's still actually eating what I fed it yesterday, but it's been 24 hours, so I'm gonna feed it again. And I don't know how much this jar weighs. I never paid attention. Well, I did weigh it at first, and I set it to camera, but I ended up deleting the raw footage, so it's gone. But I'm also gonna discard all of this. After we leave, or after we move out, I'm gonna keep like all the discard that I have, because I plan on having lots of baked goods made from discard, so we'll keep lots of stuff. But I wanted the all-purpose because I wanted to have like discard for like discard cookies, and I feel like discard croissants and bagels and stuff like that would be better with all-purpose. It's better for you with whole wheat, but I like to just have the option for like cookies and stuff like that to have all-purpose. I'm not gonna discard this one like as much as I discarded, unless I already did the all-purpose, because I do plan on using this one at my mom's house. And I can definitely grow it while I'm there, but we're gonna keep it a little bit better, or a little bit more. A little bit larger, a little bit more quantity, more grams. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Okay, let's see how much this weighs. The jar says it weighs 432. And it weighs 583. So that would mean that the starter weighs 583 minus 432. So yeah, I definitely don't need it to be over 100. 151. We definitely don't need that much starter, so I'm gonna discard more. On TikTok, sometimes I do like super big feeds to like make it overflow for like content wise, but you do not have to do that to maintain a starter. I see some people that maintain it at like 5 grams, which that's not very satisfying for me. That would be very boring, so I like to do a little bit more than 5 grams, but you can definitely maintain it like 25 or 50 or even 100 if you wanted to. You don't have to do crazy feeds like I do, unless you're going to use it all. Then feed it enough so you don't use all of it. Now it's at 543, so that means that it weighs 91 grams. We'll keep it at 91 grams. And for whole wheat, I always feed it a 1:1:1 ratio. As for the all-purpose, I fed it like a 1:1 to like 0.9 ratio. I put less water in it because I feel like it always is like super watery and doesn't rise as much when it has equal amounts of water and flour. I like it to have more flour, but not by like a long shot, by like I said, like 0.90. Okay. And 91 grams of water. And sometimes I will add like a sprinkle more of flour, but I feel like it's literally just a really small amount, so it's not enough for me to like weigh out the difference. I just sprinkle it on top and then put it back. Well, just wipe it off. Put it on the fermentation station again. I feel like that has definitely helped with my starters.
Yes.
Because it's always about, I don't know how accurate, like it says it's 55 in here right now, but I don't feel like it's 55. But anyway, my camera's dying. Even though I just pulled that battery off the charger. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this vlog, and we'll see you guys in our next one. And hopefully that one is one step closer to our house. We'll actually be in North Carolina, but hopefully the next couple of vlogs are getting us to our house. So bye guys.
So I just close my